I lost out on a $200,000 investor simply because I didn't do this one thing. In this video, I break down exactly what you need to be doing and saying during the decision stage of the capital flow funnel. You've done the work. Someone found you online or you connected in person and they liked what they saw, they got on your list, or maybe even attended a webinar to learn more. They're not just curious. At this point, they're seriously considering investing. This is where the money moves. But here's the problem. Too many capital raisers treat this moment like it's done. They say things like, oh, if they're interested, they'll reach out. Big mistake, because interest is not commitment. And this stage, the decision stage, is where you either bring the money home or you watch your hottest leads drift away because you didn't have the right systems in place. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what you need to be doing and saying during the decision stage of the capital flow funnel. And I'll show you how we've built Capitallyst Pro to help you make it effortless. So let's dive in. At this point in your capital raising funnel, your potential investor is leaning in. They've seen your name in their inbox. They've watched a webinar or downloaded your investor deck. They're not just browsing. They're weighing whether or not to trust you with their money. This is not the time to disappear. It's a time to get intentional and make next steps obvious. So let's walk through a few things that make a massive difference here. Number one, follow up after every webinar with a clear call to action. Don't assume your leads know what to do next. Every webinar or investor presentation should have a follow-up sequence that does three things. It sends a replay, it restates the opportunity and its benefits, and it includes a clear call to action, whether it's to book a call, fill out a soft commitment form, or join the investor portal. At this point, you're reinforcing urgency while the interest is fresh. And you're guiding them, not forcing, guiding them to the next logical step instead of letting them think about it all alone. Number two, send personal invites to book a one-on-one call. Capital raising is still a relationship game and you cannot 100% automate it. A personal message like, hey, insert name, I noticed you checked out the replay. Any reason it wouldn't make sense to hop on a quick call and walk through the opportunity together? This can go a long way. This adds a layer of trust. People commit with confidence when they've had the chance to ask questions and hear directly from you. Here's a pro tip for you. If you've executed effectively in the awareness stage and consideration stage and discussed how your deal can help them, simply asking them what the most logical next step would be will often lead them to a quick yes or no. People will have concerns and objections, and the best way to overcome that in this stage is to put in the reps. Number three, use landing pages with deadlines or progress bars. These simple additions can literally 2 to 3 times your conversion rates. Include a countdown timer to a soft close date or a funding progress bar showing $750,000 out of $1 million goal invested. Scarcity and social proof are two of the most powerful psychological triggers. Seeing others already investing reduces hesitation, and deadlines force decisions. But be genuine here and maintain your integrity. Number four, share FAQs, past investor testimonials, or a simple next step video. Don't assume people will remember everything from your webinar or deck. I've heard this saying, people don't remember what you say, they remember how you made them feel. So share a short 2 to 3 minute video that recaps the opportunity, the timeline, returns, and how they can get started. Bonus points if you include a short testimonial of a past investor sharing why they said yes again. This helps to ensure you're answering objections and reinforcing trust without being pushy. Now here's where Capitallyst Pro makes the stage ridiculously smooth. Imagine having a tool in place that when someone registers for your webinar, the system automatically sends a confirmation and a calendar invite, it delivers a replay and a follow-up email sequence, and includes an invitation and a booking link to have a discovery call. How would it feel knowing that no leads are falling through the cracks and that you're showing up like a pro every single time? Imagine having a branded page where potential investors can click I'm in to lock in a soft commitment rather than viewing the details within a boring investor portal summary. How would this make your team appear, and what does it do to the confidence level of your potential investor? Funnel this into a specific pipeline for that investment opportunity, and in seconds, it allows you to see who's interested and how much they're considering investing. How would that make you feel being able to accurately track capital commitments in real time as you approach your funding deadline? And all of this is accomplished without any messy spreadsheets or chasing people down. You're collecting interest and momentum without friction. I hope by this point in the process, you're beginning to better understand what it means to attract capital versus raise capital. So let's bring it all home. The decision stage is the difference between passive interest and actual capital commitment. It doesn't mean money in the bank though. We're going to talk about that in the next video. The worst thing you can do at this stage in the investor's journey is to leave it to chance. So how can you avoid that? You follow up with intention. You make the next steps clear and easy. You use urgency, proof, and simplicity to guide the decision. And most importantly, you stay in front of your hottest leads without being annoying. Provide value, tell stories, meet them where they're at. And that's exactly what Capitallyst Pro is designed to do. It's designed to help you raise more capital without dropping the ball in the most important stage of the funnel. If you haven't seen the full capital flow funnel overview yet, the link is in the description. It'll give you the full context and how each one of these stages works together. Understanding this entire system will pay dividends. And if you want to see exactly how Capitallyst Pro can automate and streamline this part of your capital raise, hit the link below to access a pre-recorded demo and see how it works. Remember, capital doesn't move because you're passionate. It moves because you're prepared. And this is how you close the gap. All right, so if this video gave you clarity or sparked some ideas, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video where we're gonna dive even deeper into the next stage of the capital flow funnel. Let me know in the comments what's one thing you're committing to do this week to move your potential investors from interested to actually deciding to work with you. If they're still thinking, you haven't shown them enough conviction. Capital doesn't follow need, it follows certainty. Be the one they trust to multiply, not just manage. We'll catch you on the next one.